Hey you guys, it's your girl Debra. Look at this cute little sweater that I made. It is a top-down sweater. It came together very, very quickly. I know it is not sweater season right now, but I wanted something to do, get myself back into crocheting a little bit, and I decided to make me a sweater. So I know I won't be wearing it for a couple of months, but guess what? I got a new sweater. I hope you guys like this tutorial, and I hope you guys can follow along as well. If you like videos like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on so you can be notified once I upload new videos. Okay, you guys, let's go over some of the materials that you'll need. You're not going to need very much. You'll just need a couple of skeins of yarn, and it varies on how wide and how big you want your sweater to be. But I think I used about I used 3 in a piece of yarn. I did use this I Love You yarn, and this is in the color Rosy Cheeks. So I'm using this Rosy Cheeks, and I'm using a number 5 hook. That's all the material that you will need. Let's get started. So we're going to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we're going to go back from second chain from the hook. We're going to make a single crochet all the way down. At the end, you should have 7 single crochets. 1, 7. So you have 7 single crochets. Chain 1, turn your work. So for me, when I do my ribs collars, I like to do full stitch. That means both loops go up under both loops. So I'm going up under both loops for the first stitch and for my last stitch. All the stitches in the middle, I'm only working in the back loop. So we're going to do a single crochet under both stitches, under both loops. Pull it down for a single crochet. And then after that one, we're going to go into the back loop of each one. That was 2. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. And for this last stitch, which is 7, I go up under both stitches, both loops, I mean. So I'm going up under both loops. I have 2 loops on here. Did I get both those loops? So now I have 2 loops on here, and then I pull it down and I complete that. And I do that all the way up. I do 4 loops, stitch, chain 1, and turn your work. So now I'm gonna go back again and show you one more time. Stitch in there, then I go into the back stitch for the next 5 stitches. Okay, now we're right here. Use the whole, I do up under both loops. 1, 2, for my 7th stitch. Okay, and that's how I work this. Now, okay, you guys, I'm sorry, but I forgot to mention that you will probably need stitch markers. If you don't use stitch markers on this right here, you will need them along the way during this sweater. So if you are new and you don't want and you're not good, if you're new and you're not really good at counting your stitches or keeping up with your count on your stitches, you might want to use a stitch marker at the very first stitch and at the very last stitch. So you can make sure that your project keep going straight up and not going to the side like that. So, but I'm not using a stitch marker on this part right here, but I will use a stitch marker as we go. So I chained 1, now turning my work, going back into the full stitch. And for the next 5 stitches, work in the back loop. Okay, chain 1. So, okay, you guys, I'm going to work this up off camera. I got to go up 100 rows. I'm a 2X, and it takes me about 100 rows to go all the way around the circumference of my neck and my shoulders. Of course, adjust it to you. This is very, very adjustable. If you are larger than I, then add to your rows. If you are smaller than I, then take away from your rows. It's just really that simple. Okay, you guys, so now we've got 100 rows. And for those of you that are new and do not know how to count your rows, each one of these humps are considered 2 rows. So there's a row on this side and there's a row on this side. So you can count these humps 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or you can count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 10. However you choose to do it, but this is 10 rows. So we're going to now connect this. I'll just put my hook in here, go inside of this side, and I'm going to make a single crochet. And just make sure you have the same 7 when you do. I'm doing the full stitch, so I'm doing same 7 all the way up. 1 is 2, no, it may be 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we got 7. So now on this part, we're going to turn our work inside out to the right side. See how easy this looks when you turn it over? It looks just like the rest of the ridges. So after you do that, now we're going to do single crochets in every single stitch all the way around. Whatever you started out with, that's how many single crochets you should have at the end of this row. So we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to go inside of this side of this rib with a single crochet. Then I'm going to go into the other side of the rib in this crochet. So you hit 1 on this side, 1 on this side, 1 on this side, 1 on this side. So I'm going to go into this side right here, single crochet. Then I'm going to go on this side of it with another single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, all the way around. And I'm gonna work mine off camera, and I will be back. Okay, we're coming up on the last couple of stitches. So we hit 1 stitch right there on this other side, single crochet, and then we're going to go in the top of this stitch right here and slip stitch it off. Okay, now after we slip stitch, you come back and you chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to go right back into that same space where that stitch is with another double crochet, and that's going to make you a V stitch. It's going to make you a V stitch right there. Then you're going to chain 1. You're going to skip this next stitch right here. You skip this stitch, and then you're going to do a double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So it's double crochet in that stitch, double crochet in the next stitch, and then another double crochet in the next stitch. Then we're going to chain 1, skip this one right here again, skip this one, and then we're going to go a double crochet inside of the next 3 stitches. Skip 1, then hit that next one. In the next 3 stitches, do another double crochet. On that 3rd stitch, chain 1, skip 1, and hit 3 more double crochets inside of the next 3 stitches. This will be the shoulder part that we're making. Chain 1, skip 1, and then we're going to do it again in the next 3 stitches. Another double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Let's do one more, chain 1, and we're doing one more cluster. Skip this one right here, skip this, and then go into the next 3 stitches with the double crochet. Alrighty. So that should be your 5 for your shoulder. This is the shoulder part. We're not counting the V, not counting the V that we started out with. We're just counting the clusters. So you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if we count this off, the shoulder, we should have 20 stitches in here, counting the spaces that's missing in the middle. Not counting these 2 that's on the end. Not counting these 2, just the space in the middle plus the double crochets. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 20 stitches right there with a cluster of 5. This makes the shoulder. Now we're getting ready to make the front part of our chest. So what we do on this side is we come into the next stitch. We don't skip a stitch. We can either chain 1, and then we come into this next stitch with a double crochet. That's a V. And then we chain 1 again and go back into that same stitch to make a V. So that's your V. Then you're going to chain 1, skip 1, and go back into the same routine we've been doing. 3 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. Chain 1, skip 1, go into the next 3 with the double crochet. That's 3, chain 1, skip 1, go into the next one with another 3 double crochets in the next 3 stitches, 3 double crochets. Chain 1, skip 1, go into the next one with another 3 double crochets. chain 1, skipped 1, go into the next one with another 3 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. Okay, now this cluster for the chest part, you should have 7 from the V. This is the V right here. From the V, you should have 7 clusters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And you should have 28 spaces, counting the open spaces. We should have 28 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. You should have 28 stitches. And these little V's are these are the ones we're going to be working into later, so you don't have to count those. So we'll be working into those later. So the same thing over here. We're getting ready for the next shoulder. The next shoulder, chain 1, come into the same stitch right beside it. Just come into the stitch right beside it with a double crochet. Chain 1, come back into that same stitch again with another double crochet. That gives you the V to start the second shoulder. Chain 1 and go skip 1 and go continue on with our pattern. Double crochets in the next 3 stitches. Skip 1, chain 1. I did chain 1, skip 1, and do 1 more cluster of 3. Okay, now this is the second shoulder from the V. You got our next 5 clusters, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let's do a V. We're going to chain 1, come in the stitch right beside it, go into there, make a double crochet, chain 1, and come back into that same space with another double crochet. Chain 1. Okay, so this made our third V for the back side of our shoulder. Now we chained 1, and now we're going to continue on with the pattern. Okay, from that V, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're working on number 7. Okay, now we have our back. Let's do chain 1. I'm going to this space right here with the double crochet, and then you connect right here at the top of this one, which would give us our next V right there. That V is a little bit hard to see, but you can see it. So then we chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we turn our work. You're going to turn your work every single time. Then you turn your work, and this row is going to be a lot easier than the other rows. So where we made that V at, we're going to put another double crochet in there to complete this V. Okay, so there's our next V. So in the space right beside the V, we're going to do 3 double crochets. We're only going to be working into the space now. If you're familiar with the granny square, this is pretty much the whole stitch. And each one of the workout spaces is where we're going to be placing the rest of our stitches. We'll be doing 3 double crochets inside of each space. So we're going to work up this until I get to my first shoulder, and then I will come back and show you the next thing, how to connect the shoulder. So we're going to go in here and do 3 double crochets inside of that space. 3 double crochets inside of that one space. Chain 1, then skip over all 3 of these and go into the next space and do another 3 double crochets inside of that space. Chain 1, go all the way over, skip these 3 right here and go into this space right here and do 3 double crochets. Chain 1, skip all 3 and go into this one right here and do 3 double crochets. Chain 1, continue on with the pattern. Chain 1, chain 1. Okay, we're coming up on our V in just 1 second. So this is the last one before we get to the V. So we chained 1, Go into this last space right here with 3 double crochets, chain 1, and now we're at the shoulder. This is the V. This at the shoulder. We're just taking a double crochet inside of that V, chain 1, and go back inside of that V once again. Chain 1. And then we're going to continue on with this pattern, starting right next to it with 3 double crochets inside of that space beside it. So you'll have your 3 double crochets in that cluster, then you'll do your V, and then you start back up with another 3 double crochets inside of that space. I'm gonna let you guys work this up all the way around, and you're just going all the way around, working only in the space, and then work your V's. Work your V's up like that. So just continue all the way around, and then I will see you when I make it to the other end. Okay, I'm finishing up this last little space right here with 1 more double crochet. So I have 3 double crochets inside that last one. I'm gonna come inside of this stitch over here. Oh, I'm going to chain 1. Chain 1. Go inside of this space at the top of this stitch and slip stitch this off. That's going to give you your V right here. Chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Turn your work. Now you will continue on with the same pattern throughout this whole thing. Then you're going to go back and do 2 double crochets inside of this space right here, which that's considered 3. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1 and go back into the next space with another cluster of 3. Chain 1, get to the next space with the next cluster of 3. Chain 1. So we got 1 more cluster of 3. Chain 1, and now we're at the V. So we just work the V just like go into the middle of the V, the double crochet, chain 1, and go back into the middle of the V with another double crochet. Chain 1. That'll give you another V, then go into the next stitch and continue on with the same pattern. So I'm gonna work this up off camera all the way around until we get back to the beginning, and I'll see you then. You guys, now we are just at the part of this sweater that's a repeat. It's just pretty much repeating. You're doing the granny stitch and the V stitch. So you're doing all of these points right here are considered the V stitch. This is a V stitch right here, and the rest of these in the middle is the granny stitch. We've completed our neck, and now we're working on the bottom, the top parts of our arms and our breast area. This is called the yoke. So we're going to build out our yoke. When this looks like it's small, but it's not. It's going to get bigger as we go. We're building out the back part, the front part, and the arms of this sweater. It's all going to come together pretty quickly. This is a really simple way of making a sweater. You can also try this on as you go, and it's going to make sure that the sweater is fitting you exactly how you would like for it to fit. So I'm going to work up 14 rows. On this, I have 3 rows already done, so I need to complete 11 more rows, and in total I will have 14 rows. This is the front part of me, right up under my armpits and right above my breast area. I'm going to work up my 14 rows, and I will be back because I want to show you guys how to connect these to build out your arm area. Okay, you guys, I am back, and I am finished with the yoke part of my sweater. The yoke part of your sweater is your neck and the top of your sweater right above your breast area and your armpits. This little line right here is your armpit. One thing good about top down sweaters is you can try them on as you go, and as you try them on, long as this little V's that's right here, long as this V line right here and this V line on the back fits together like this to make your armpit and your arm come together, then you know you have went far enough. So you can continue to try this on as you go. Now I did 14 rows, but like I said earlier in the video, I am a 2X, so I had to go up 14 rows. So you can measure this to fit you. This is very easily to be adjusted to you. All you have to do is try it on as you go. So now we're getting ready to, I cut my string by accident, so we're gonna work. I'm gonna have to tie back on. But what we're gonna do is start connecting our armpit areas together and then going around in a circle. But I do want to let you know that we're no longer doing V's. This is the it for our V's. We're not doing any more V's for the rest of this pattern. That's it. These 14 V's that we did, All 4 of them, that's all we're doing. So from here on out, we're only doing the granny stitch. So let me tie back on and we can get started. Stick your stitch right there in that V. And then follow this V up. Make sure you in that V. Is that the V? Yep, that's the V right there. Yep. Okay, tie on. Pull it through. Tighten it and come through with a chain. Just like that. Then I want you to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Open up your work because you're only working down one side, not both sides. You're only working down one side. So you're going to open this up. Let me step back a little bit. So we're going to open that up and you're going to work in the circle. So what we're doing is working all the way around. Okay, now here's our V right here that we've been working in all this time. This is the last V that we're going to work with. We're going to go to this. We're going to the space right beside the V and do a double crochet, 3 double crochets inside of that V. Chain 1, go to the next space. Three double crochets, chain 1, go into the next space. This is the same pattern that we've been doing. We're just not doing the V's anymore. So that's 3, chain 1. Okay, let's go into the next one. Chain 1. Okay, so we're taking this all the way around until we reach this other end down here. So we'll be going all the way down just one side, not this side, just this side. We'll go all the way down this side until we reach here, and then I will be back so we can connect this, and then we'll start up on this other side. So over here, I'm going to finish out this last V right here. So I'm going to go in here with one more double crochet, just one. And I'm going to pull that up. And I'm going to go on this side where this V is at, and I'm going to go inside up here. I'm going to put this in here to grab that, pull it through, and chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn your work. And now I'm going back up this way with the 3 double crochets inside of each stitch. This is the V right here. See, that's the V. So we're going to start in this one right here. So remember, we're not doing any more V's. So we're doing 3 double crochets inside of that stitch. So we skipped that V right there and came right over here to this double crochet. Chain 1 and then come back into the next one, and we're going to continue on with that same stitch, working in the spaces, chaining 1 with 3 double crochets inside of each space. I'll be back once I get to the other end. Okay, well, I am at my last one. Let me make my last double crochet in this one. 1, chain 1, then come over here to this very top one right here and slip stitch it off. So let's go into there, put it through, and slip stitch it back off. And then you want to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you find your next space, and then you go right into that space with 3 double crochets. That's 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, go back into that space. Chain 1. We're on our last space right here, chain 1, and continue on all the way back around again. And we're just going to continue all the way around until we reach the other end. Okay, you guys, I am going to finish the rest of my sweater offline, the body of my sweater. I'll be back when it's time to add the arms. This is the exact same stitch. You just go all the way around and take it to as long as you would like for it to be. I'm taking mine waist length, so I'm going to make mine all the way to pretty much to hip length. I want to take it to the top parts of my hip. So I am just going to take this all the way down, but I'm going to do it off camera, and I will be back once I finish. Like I said, it's just the exact same stitch. You're not doing any V stitches. You're just doing the same granny stitch all the way around. You're just doing it in a circle all the way around until until you reach the length that you want of your sweater. And I'll be back when I get to my length of my sweater. Okay, you guys, I am back and I am done with the whole torso of my sweater. Now, I am going to put a rib border, the same border that I put up here, the same rib band that I put up here at the top. I'm also going to put a rib band on the bottom, but I'm going to do it last. And now we're going to get ready to start on the sleeves. I'm going to get ready to start on the sleeves right here. Let me tell you a little bit of disclaimer. I mean, I guess it's not a disclaimer, but let me tell you what I did. I went down too far, so that made this armpit bigger than I would like. So what I did is I just measured it, put it on, and I measured where I want my arm to be, made sure it matched the other side, and I put the stitch mark on here. So I had this much room left over. So all I'm going to do is just single stitch. All I'm going to do is slip stitch all the way up to this marker. And once I slip stitch to this marker, then I will start my my sleeve. And this is just one easy way to fix it in case you go too far like I did on your yoke. Then you can just close this sleeve up to make it fit where you want it. Okay, we're going to go into these 2 stitches right here. And I'm going to go over on that side. I'm grabbing both stitches on both sides. I'm going to pull this through. And then I'm going to slip stitch it off. And then all the way up, I'm going to do a slip stitch all the way up till I get to the stitch marker. Okay, I'm at the stitch marker, slip stitch that off. Then I take my stitch marker out. And now we're going to get ready to start the sleeve itself. Now let's get started with the sleeve. So now on this sleeve part, we're going to do chain 3, 2, and 3. And then we're going to go into the next space right there with 3 more double crochets. Chain 1, go to the next one. Chain 1, go to the next one. You guys, if you like my videos and you want to show me some support, go down and hit that like button. That way other people can get a chance to see my videos, and it's a way for me to continue to bring you videos like this. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. This right here, you guys, is a repeat pattern. You just keep going all the way around. I'm going to go all the way around with this one right now, but then I'm going to let you guys finish your sleeve up off camera. And just keep turning the arm until you get this arm totally finished. When you start making the rows, don't count it from the shoulder. Count it from where you start, from the armpit, from the yoke. Come straight down, and I'm going to do 30 rows. 28th, 29th, and 30th row, I do decreases. So I'm going to finish all the way up to my 28th row, and then I will come back and show you how to do decreases. But I'm going to work the rest of this up off camera, and I'll see you once I finish my 28 rows. Okay, you guys, I've almost finished with the sleeve. I'm at my 27th row. Now for the last 3 rows, which is the 28th, 29th, and 30th row, I want to do some decreases. I finished one of the sleeves, so I want to show you exactly what I'm talking about. I did decreases on the last 3 rows because I wanted to cinch on my wrist. I wanted to be tight around my wrist, so I decided to decrease on the last 3 rows. So that's what we're going to do here, just so I can make sure both of them match. On the 28th row, I am going to decrease on every 5th stitch. So let's get started. I'll show you exactly how I'm going to decrease. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then the 4th one. Okay, now let me show you how I decrease. Everybody decreases in their own way. This is the way I'm decreasing. You find another way that's easier, do that. But for right now, we're going to decrease like this. I'm going to do an overrun. I'm going to do it just like I'm starting out with the first one. Go into that space, come up, go through the first 2, hold them on there, wrap again, go into the second one, Go through the first 2 and then go through the last 3. That's how I did my decrease. Then you continue on with the next 4 stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, chain 1. Coming up on our 5th space, and so we're going to do a decrease here. So we're going to go here, put 1, go through the first 2, go around, skip all the way over here to this next one, and go through the first 2, then go through the last 3. Then continue on with your other 2 double crochets, just like that. And that is a cluster, and you have did your decrease. Then you continue on by doing a chain 1 and going to the next one, and on the next 5th stitch you do the exact same thing, and you do that all the way around until you're totally finished with that row. Okay, you guys, once you finish that last increase, which is right here, you're only going to have 3 clusters, 1, 2, and then we're going to do this last one right here in the 3rd space. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we chain 1 and connect to this side right here. Slip stitch it off. Okay, you guys, now I chain 4, and on this 29th row right here, we're going to do the same decrease, but we're going to be doing it on the 6th stitch. So we do the exact same thing, but you're going to do the decrease on your 6th stitch. And then hit this 5th one. And then chain 1, and then here's your another decrease. On the 6th one, we decrease. Go into the first 2, go around, grab the second one, go in the first 2, and go into the last 3. Then continue on with your other 2 double crochets, and continue on all the way around to the other side. Okay, you guys, once you finish the decrease on this one right here, you'll only have 1 more stitch space to crochet in, and since we have this tail right here, we'll only do 2 double crochets inside of this last space. Okay, grab the top, slip stitch it off, and that will be your 3rd double crochet, just like that. Okay, now you guys, we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. On this row right here, this is our last row, this is the 30th row, you're only going to have 1 decrease, and on this decrease will be on your 7th stitch. So we're going to go back into here and do 2, 1, 2, chain 1, this is our 6th stitch right here. Okay, so now we're at our 6th one, so now we're going to do the 7th, which will be the only decrease, but it will be the decrease, but it'll be the only one on this row. So do it just like we've been doing the other ones. And don't fit, I was going to finish it, don't finish it. Go over here to this next one, go through the 2, and then go to the 3. That is our only decrease. Then go back into that same space with another 2 double crochets. And that is the only decrease. I'm gonna finish this up, and I will see you once I'm done. Okay, you guys, we are finished with all of our decreases, and our sleeves is pretty much done. So I added 3 rows of single crochets. I don't know why, I just thought it would make it easier to put this rib on here. It's really no rhyme or reason. So if you don't want to add the 3 rows of single crochets, you do not have to. You can add it directly to the stitch that you finish with. But for me, I'm going to add 3 rows of single crochets. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to do 3 rows of single crochets all the way around, and then I will be back. All right, now we're almost about finished. Well, now it's time to make the wrist part of the sweater. So we got to make another band. So we're going to do the same 8 stitches that we did for the neck. And 8. And then we're going to do single crochets all the way back down. Okay, and at the end you should have 7 stitches. I'm going to just show you just the very first beginning to give you a refresh, but it's the exact same stitch as it is for the neck. So the neckband. So I'm just going to go over a couple of stitches and tell you how many rows you need to go up. So remember, I was going into the full stitch on the very first stitch and on the last stitch, and then all the stitches in the middle, which is 5, we are doing in the back loop only. And then when we make it back to this end right here, we'll take on the full stitch as well, which is 2 loops on the hook. It'll be 2 loops right there on that hook. And then you go through there, chain 1, and turn your work. And continue on in that. This will go up 31 rows for my wrist size. You can measure it around. When I get to 30, I just measure it. If I need a little bit more, then I add a little bit more. If I don't, then I take away. So whatever fits around the circumference of your wrist is what you need. So I'm going to work up my 31 rows, and then I will see you once I am done. Okay, you guys, we are almost finished with this sweater. It seems like this has been taking us a minute, but we're almost done. I have my sweater on the wrong side, and I'm at the bottom of my sweater. I'm not at the top. I'm at the bottom of my sweater, and I'm getting ready to place my band. This band is 164 rows, and this is also 164 all the way across here. So what you do is you take the wrong side, is the sides on top, and the inside is the right side of the sweater. And so you're going to take anywhere you want to place it. I wanted to place it in this corner though, just so I can know my closing will be on the outside. Then you put your hook in there, and you make sure you get the loop on top. Bring it through. Single crochet it off. Then go into the middle, put 1 stitch into the middle, that opening right there, and then go into the next stitch. It should come out really even because each one of these stitches matches up perfectly. So you're going to do, for my size, which is the 2X, I needed 164 stitches around the bottom and around here. If you happen to get it a little off, it's okay. You can make it work. Crocheting is very forgiving. So you can make it work if you think you're off a little bit. So I'm going to attach this off camera, and then I will be back once I am done attaching this. I also need to attach the wrist, but I am not going to record that part because the wrist is exactly the same way as attaching this waist. So I'm not going to record that part. So I'm going to finish recording this, and I will be back. Okay, you guys, we are done. All I'm doing now is just weaving in ends. I am done with the sweater. I'm just weaving in my ends now. I'm trying to get my little ends cut off and make the sweater look like a sweater, but it is done. Came out really good. Got this little thing right here. That's what them 3 rows of single crochet. I actually am glad I did that. It makes that look really nice. All right, you guys, thank you for watching. Act, look, and think like a winner. The days you don't, dress it up. Hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on so you can be notified once I upload new videos. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.